Today, we bring you a breaking update from the southwest side of Chicago, in the neighborhood of Little Village. Federal law enforcement operations have sparked intense confrontation, gunfire, and protests. Here's what we know so far, and what it means for the community. On Saturday, agents from the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, DHS, and related agencies were carrying out immigration enforcement operations in Little Village near 26th Street and Kedzie Avenue. According to DHS, during the operation, a man driving a black Jeep fired shots at agents before fleeing the scene. Chicago police confirmed they responded to a shots-fired call, but said no one was struck by gunfire. At the same time, agents say they were attacked with bricks, paint cans, and ramming attempts on their vehicles. The neighborhood reaction was immediate. Residents and activists in Little Village, a predominantly Latino community, have been vocal in opposing what they call heavy-handed federal enforcement. Protesters reportedly followed federal vehicles, blew whistles, honked horns, and in some cases threw objects at agents. According to local coverage, one Chicago police officer was struck by a vehicle during the crowd control response. Meanwhile, a federal judge recently issued an injunction limiting the use of force by agents after finding previous actions violated orders. For local residents of Little Village, this isn't just a one-off incident. Since the launch of Operation Midway Blitz in the Chicago area, federal agents have arrested over 3,000 individuals, including some U.S. citizens and non-criminal immigrants, sparking fears and resentment in the community. Leaders say residents are now mobilizing, monitoring agent movement, sharing alerts on social media, even locking doors when enforcement teams show up. On the federal side, DHS says that assaults and obstruction against agents are rising, and that the Little Village incident is part of a growing and dangerous trend. So what happens next? The shooter driving the black Jeep remains at large. The vehicles and scene are under investigation. Agents and police are reviewing protocols. For the community of Little Village, this incident raises questions about how law enforcement operations are conducted in residential neighborhoods, how rights and safety are balanced, and how trust can be maintained. Key takeaway: when enforcement escalates in neighborhoods, the risks increase, not just for those being arrested, but for agents, bystanders, and the community as a whole. We'll be following this story closely as more details emerge. For now, a neighborhood on edge, federal agents on high alert, and a gunman still at large. From Little Village in Chicago, thank you for watching and stay tuned for updates.